When I was in 6th grade, I asked my dad if I could try out for the wrestling team. And he was excited about it. He had wrestled himself and he knew all that I could learn from being on a team like that. So I did, they let me join the team. And I remember running through the halls of the middle school, just like most physically grueling thing I have ever done. In the very back of the pack, coach yelling in my ear, push harder, push harder, push harder. And I would leave every single night after practice. It was completely pitch black. I'd missed all of the light of the day, totally and utterly exhausted. A week later, we had a scrimmage at a school far away, and we went on a bus. They matched me up with this guy who was short and stocky. I'm tall and lanky, and every single time they would blow the whistle, we'd start to wrestle. Within seconds, he would pin me. No matter what I would try, what I would do, he would pin me. And no lie, this guy smelled like peanut butter. I couldn't eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich after that for like a year. 10 times, more than 10 times, he pinned me. Got on the bus, rode back home, was on the verge of tears, trying to hold it together so that the team wouldn't think that I was whatever. About a week after that, it was our first match was coming up, and you wrestle off to see who gets to compete in the match. I lost that wrestle off, and not only that, there were 2 or 3 other guys who had been wrestling since kindergarten who were better than me in my weight class. So I was like 4 or 5 back on the bench. No chance that I would wrestle in that match or potentially any match that whole entire year. That night I just sobbed crying to my dad, "Dad, I wanna quit. I'm in pain, this is uncomfortable, this hurts. I'm not good. I don't have any more free time. I miss what it's like to be outside when it's light out." All of this stuff, just complaining everything to my dad. And I know that it's here that you want me to say, my dad picked me up and brushed me off and was like, "You can do this, Cody." I improved over time, and like by the time I hit high school, I was a state champion, because that's what happens in stories like this with heroes, in the books that you've read and the movies that you've seen. I totally get that. But that is not what happened. My dad regrets it to this day, but he let me quit. He just couldn't stand to see me in that pain, so uncomfortable, and he let me quit. So I quit. But here's the kicker, all right? Here's the kicker. This story is not about me. This story is about your life. Your whole life, you're so excited, you can't wait to get into adulthood, have your own house, your own job, your own money, do your own things. You just can't wait for it. You want to get there, you want to join the team. So you do. You get your apartment, maybe get married, maybe have some kids. After a little while, you get a little disillusioned. Your job's not quite what you thought it was. Your marriage is tougher than you thought it'd be. Maybe there's some shaky stuff. Maybe your kids won't sleep at night and you're completely exhausted and you want to quit. And you long for those good old days when you didn't have all these responsibilities and everything was simple and you were a kid and it all just seemed to work. Your back's against the mat, you feel like quitting. Maybe that means leaving your job. Maybe that means taking some other easy way out. I don't know what it means for you, but you feel like it. Everything inside of you is screaming, tap out now. You can't do this, you're finished. But I'm here to tell you no. I'm here, I'm right beside you, and I'm screaming louder than that voice inside your head. I'm screaming, you've got what it takes, you can do this. It's inside of you, just dig down a little bit deeper. It's right there, you've got this, I'm proud of you, you can do this. Have a great Monday. Thinking about what you're gonna play next? It's right there, you've got this, I'm proud of you, you can do this.